Hi everyone, my name's Bia and welcome back to Bia's Video Journal, the channel where we talk about fashion through a sustainable and ethical lens, while also addressing that there is no ethical consumption under capitalism, but that we can try to consume ethically so that we are not giving into the unethical business practices that are set by capitalism. In this video, we're going to make outfits. In particular, we're going to make corporate goth inspired outfits, inspired by one specific blazer that I'm going to go get. Here she is! I'm back with the blazer. This is our girl, and this is going to be the main focal point of most of the outfits we're going to make in this video. Once again, we're going to be talking about corporate goth, corporate emo, and corporate alternative outfits. For those of you who don't know what corporate alt or corporate alternative or corporate goth is, corporate alt / corporate goth and corporate alternative, because while they are their own subcultures and sub-fashion sets within subcultures, are all kind of blending and merging. And when I have to dress professional, I also blend elements from all of them. And these will be outfits that I would wear for having to dress professionally. I am part of a club where, in fact, I do have to dress professionally because it is a political club and we are supposed to set a standard and be very similar to the standard that is set by politicians that are already in office. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to make outfits inspired by that blazer that would work for that club and anyone else who's out here looking for corporate alternative fashion inspiration. Of course, before we begin, I will say that jewelry, makeup, and hairstyling all play a major part in corporate alternative, and this won't work for every workplace because every workplace is different and has different dress codes. For example, what might work for me and my club might not work for you. It could be too professional or too formal, or it might not be professional enough. We're going to be using the business professional label with a few business casual outfits. We're going to make 4 outfits because I think that's a good amount, and all of them will feature this blazer because it is one of my favorite corporate pieces in my wardrobe. I did steal from my mom. Here we are with the first fit, obviously featuring the blazer. All the fits in this video are going to feature this blazer. Here's what it looks like on. Here's the front of it, the side, the back. There you go. It's just a pretty simple blazer with the way blazers fit, pretty simple blazer fit. I kept my jewelry on that I was wearing in the beginning because I think it works with this outfit and gives it a more gothic alternative edge, because like I mentioned in the intro segment, one of the biggest features of alternative outfits in general, but especially within corporate alternative outfits and outfits that fit under any of the alternative corporate labels, and trying to make an outfit that would look very basic and very simple, look a little bit more alternative, is jewelry, makeup, and hairstyling. Obviously, you're not going to see any makeup or hairstyling with these fits. You're just going to see the fit. But this first fit, here it is. I'll just break it down. This falls under the classification of business casual. And if this doesn't work for what your workplace defines as business casual, you could use this as a base model and add or make it different so that it does fit under your workplace. And you can do that with all the fits in this video. So the first piece is a simple black turtleneck, which if you don't have a black turtleneck, which I bet you probably do, you could easily just sub it out for just a plain black shirt, short sleeve, long sleeve, mock neck, anything like that really would work. That's definitely a corporate essential from what I've heard from people I know, as well as just myself. My experience dressing corporate and making outfits that fit under that corporate label is a black base piece, like a black turtleneck, a black shirt, a black tank, or a black mock neck, especially if you're wearing it under a blazer. I'm personally going to recommend a short sleeve shirt or a turtleneck if you live somewhere it's a little warmer, or if you're doing stuff more in the mid to later spring when it's a little warm. But for me, what I do in my club, the area that we are, it's very cold, so always have a blazer, always have an extra layer you can take on and off, and always have a base layer. It's a little long. Definitely a belt. I personally wouldn't recommend this belt, but I already had it on, and I didn't want to take it off because I felt like it'll show an example of a belt that you can use. This belt definitely looks alternative. It definitely adds an alternativeness to the fit. Jeans, any pair of jeans would work. You definitely have a pair of jeans in your closet that would work. Jeans is really what makes this business casual. I'll show you this outfit, but with a more business professional look as a sub fit on this in the next clip. But yeah, jeans is definitely what makes this lean business casual and look more business casual. Next thing is shoes. I'm wearing my Converse. I feel like any shoe would work. I don't really know what classifies as business casual shoes, but from what I've seen, sneakers classify under that, so I just kept my Converse on because they're sneakers. That is a way to add an alternative element, is wearing a brand that is associated with alternative fashion. And for jewelry, we simply have this black beaded necklace. A simple beaded necklace or a simple dark colored necklace is definitely always a good piece to a corporate outfit to give it a more alternative edge. This necklace, which is a upcycle by me off a secondhand thrifted piece, which definitely has a little bit of an alternative element to it, but it's still simple, so it's not super outwardly alternative. And you can't really see it because of the blazer sleeves and the shirt sleeves, but just a chain bracelet, that's another alternative piece that works really well. So yeah, here's the full fit. Definitely, this blazer has weird pockets. I don't know if all blazers have pockets like this, but most of the ones I have do. I do not like blazer pockets, so I wear suit pants with pockets. But yeah, I'll show you guys this fit with a more professional, business professional look aspect to it and not a business casual aspect. So here we go. This is the fit with a more professional element to it. This is the only really colorful element. You can even wear this fit without the blazer. Personally, I think the blazer gives it an extra wow factor, so that's why I'm keeping the blazer on. And it's also, so obviously it's the same black turtleneck, same jewelry, same blazer, but the thing that differentiates it from business casual to business professional is what pants you're wearing. So denims versus slacks versus dress pants, etc. So I just threw on this black dress pant. I took the belt off, but I'll show you guys real quick what it looks like with the belt on. Sorry, I forgot to take it out of the pants, so I took them off because that makes my life easier. Obviously, this isn't a very business-y belt, but these pants don't fit me the way I expected them to. I haven't put these on since last year's convention for that club. So, yeah. So, yeah. Here's what it looks like with the belt. I actually think I could totally get away with wearing this. They are kind of strict on what we wear, and also it's just fun to have an opportunity to wear business professional, because as a teenager, you don't really get that opportunity unless you're in clubs like this, Model UN, Speech and Debate, things like that. Also, please join clubs. That's just one of my biggest advice, is join clubs. So yeah, here we go. Same main fit, but we have black dress pants on, and also sneakers are not business professional. So I changed into this pair of loafers. Definitely wear socks. And there's a couple reasons why you should probably wear socks. And I'm going to be so frank. Because your feet will hurt if you're doing something where you want to walk around a lot. I'm not wearing socks because I didn't want to spend more time making this outfit and putting it together. But yeah. So we have just these little... Here we go. This is better. Because now you guys can see more of the pants. All dress pants fit this way. It's just black, simple pair of dress pants. But yeah, here are the shoes. They're just simple black loafers. Another great option is heels. So I'll throw some heels on with this fit and show you guys that. And I'll pull them out here. I personally won't be wearing these. I'll probably be wearing these loafers just because they look like men's pants. But these are my mom's. She doesn't know I stole these. These are my mom's. They're just black heels. Personally, for me, I feel more comfortable on lifted shoes. And I find that I would definitely recommend, if you're going to wear lifted shoes, wear a sock with them. See, these fit me. They actually do not. My mom has really small feet. But yeah, I'll just show you guys what these look like. Personally, I am a short woman. I am 5'4.5" inch. Also, socks, if you can't tell, make shoes a lot easier to get off. You can see me here struggling. I think I put this heel on the wrong foot. I'm trying to make sure my feet don't, like my bare feet with all my toes and stuff, don't get shown out there on the internet, because I know there are weirdos out there who will screenshot them. But yeah, here's the fit with heels instead of flat shoes. The heels also give me an extra bit of height. So like if I tilt the camera up right now, it'll only go up to my neck, because these are 5-inch heels. They're pretty standard block heels. Do not wear stilettos. If you don't have experience wearing stilettos, do not wear stilettos. They are uncomfortable as hell. They are impossible to walk in, and you're balancing all your weight on a tiny ass little platform. But yeah. And here they are with the heels on. Heels just give your foot such a more elegant, classy look. And I definitely say if you want to do corporate goth, corporate alt, things like that, definitely get a pair of heels. So there's our first two fits. This is a bonus fit. I'm going to show you guys a fit with a skirt and talk about wearing it with heels. next. Okay, here's another fit idea for you guys. This one has a skirt. I would definitely say wear this with tights. Personally, I do not want to do with the hassle that it is getting into tights and then getting them off. So here's another idea with a skirt for my girlies that like skirts. Wear these with tights, especially in business professional context. You never know if your skirt's too long or too dark, but not fishnets. Wear them with a solid color pair of black tights. A solid color pair of black tights. Once again, blazer, turtleneck, but this is a thrifted lace skirt. Also, you can get your business tire thrifted. This would definitely be cute with a pair of heels, but for me, I don't really like those heels. I found they're not too comfy for me. So you can instead wear them with this pair of, like a pair of loafers, chunky loafers, Oxford loafers. Doc Martens makes a great loafer. I think they're called Oxfords, Doc Marten Oxfords. Those would be a great element. As you can tell, the necklace and the jewelry is all really going to stay the same, because I'm mostly just showing you guys ideas of individual pieces to make outfits that look alternative. That way you can spice it up and add in your own elements. Definitely wear this with a pair of black tights. For me personally, I would probably wear it like this, where the blazer is kind of a statement piece. Obviously, I know I said that I'm going to show you guys fits with a blazer, but this could work blazer on or off. It's very cute, very dark colored. Definitely looks very gothic, especially if you have like dark makeup or dark hair. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with a different blazer as well, because I have a black blazer. I definitely have to walk these in. Oh, where is he? Where is he? She's not here. Let me guess. So I've just discovered that that black blazer is actually at my other house. So yeah, this could be paired with black blazer, that blazer, another kind of blazer, any blazer, and it would look cute because the fit is all one basic color. So yeah, really a huge part of like gothic and alternative fashion is styling and finding pieces that may not look gothic to you guys, but could definitely be styled in a fit that makes them look more gothic. And it's a huge part of corporate goth, which I'll talk about when I'm summing this all up. But yeah, here's the fit without a blazer. Also, skirts like this are really easy to find in the thrift. I went on a really bad thrift day and found this skirt. And yeah, it's my favorite piece from that thrift trip. But once again, here is the fit without the blazer. And here is the fit with the blazer. Open blazer and then closed blazer. Definitely say open blazer works better. In most of these fit, you'll see an open blazer works better. Personally, I don't like closed blazers. I like open blazers. But yeah, in the next fit, I will show you guys... I'll show you guys a simple gothic fit with a dress, and then we'll circle back for another fit with pants. Actually, we're not going to do a gothic fit with a dress. We're going to do 2 fits with pants, because personally, I don't like wearing dresses. So this is our last corporate gothic fit. Obviously, I'm going to put that blazer on. And this would work with a blazer or without a blazer. But obviously, as I said, most of these fits are designed to be worn with this blazer to go with this blazer. So yeah. Also, if your blazer, I can't really show it because I have it on, has this back seam and it's sewed, please cut it. That back seam comes sewn together so it can be transported, but your blazer will not last if you don't cut it. So yeah, this is a pretty simple corporate goth fit. It's basically just a black, like a basic black goth corporate fit. You could probably, you probably have these pieces in your wardrobe, and there's so many different ways to style it. Like I just showed too. It's not buttoned down here. That's why I had tucked. But yeah, and it could go with any blazer of any color, of any pattern. Like this is a black and white patterned blazer that definitely adds a little bit more color to it. Personally, when I wear this for my club, I probably will either wear it with my black blazer that I cannot show you guys, or I'll just wear it like this. But yeah, I'll show you a couple ways that you can style it here. I'll break it down with the blazer on, obviously. Obviously, this is the blazer all these fits have had on, but they've had both fits with this blazer, with other blazers, and all that stuff. This is a black button-up, very black silky button-up. I don't know if I got gifted this from my mom. You could also style it with a belt. Personally, I'm not styling with a belt for even more of an androgynous look. This is my option for my people who prefer androgynous fashion, dressing out androgynously. So yeah, button-ups and suit pants. Obviously, I'll show you guys the shoes and pants down here. Just the black, long suit pants and the black loafers. This is definitely a more masculine fit. You could probably add some jewelry to make it more feminine, but this is an option I like because corporate androgyny is huge. So, And we already have the feminine fits with the skirt and dress fits that you can do, that you can find all over Pinterest, TikTok, all those platforms. But yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like without the blazer, which is how I'll probably be wearing it. Obviously, I would definitely recommend tucking it in. And obviously, my bottom buttons aren't buttoned. But low-key, it's giving frazzled. It's giving that one frazzled scientist character in like every movie. But yeah, I'm definitely going to wear it like this, probably without the blazer and with the shirt tucked. I don't really have the time to pin these cuffs, but I would definitely say pin these cuffs. But yeah, here's what it looks like without the blazer, and then I'll show you guys with the blazer. Definitely, I'm recommending this to my non-binary and my friends who like to dress androgynously for fits. No. Yeah. Here's it with the blazer pinned / buttoned. I don't know if it's called pinned or buttoned. My mom says pinned, but a lot of people I know say buttoned. But yeah, here's it with the blazer pinned. That's what it'll look. Here's what it with the blazer, but it's open. So yeah, and this is our last fit. So we're gonna roll into the summary and outro. Okay, guys, it's come to the last part of the video, aka my least favorite part, which is when I have to do my summary and then my outro to say goodbye to you. But we have one more part, and that's the summary. So in summary, I made a bunch of fits with this blazer, and I showed you guys a bunch of options. Obviously, like all the fits I show in my video, you don't have to credit me. These aren't very creative ideas. It's just a bunch of clothes mashed together. There might be an occasional fit where I say credit me, but if I didn't say that in this video, you don't have to credit me. You're allowed to modify them, do whatever you want to make them fit your workplace's standard, your workplace's dress code standards, anything like that. There are tons of ways you can make the fits look the same and sub them out with pieces in your wardrobe. Think subbing one of the black turtlenecks out for a black shirt or a mock neck or something like that, all depending on your personal needs, what you like to wear, your personal style, and what you have in your closet. I don't want you guys to go out and buy any of these pieces, which is why I never said where they're from when I was describing them. You definitely have a bunch of these pieces in your closet. If not, you can go to a thrift store and find them. Many of these pieces are basics that you can easily find at a thrift store. But yeah, in general, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like these fits. I had a lot of fun creating the fits, and I hope when you guys are either modifying the fits or putting them on, you had just as much fun as I did while finding the pieces in my closet, off camera, and jamming to music. I hope you guys, if you need corporate inspiration for corporate goth and alternative outfits, or you're looking for ways to dress more alternative in a workforce, I hope this video gave you lots of good inspiration, and I hope you guys have a great day. And make sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content, if you like fashion content, if you like video essays and video blogs talking about fashion, ethical fashion, consumerism, and DIY culture and all that stuff. If you like that kind of content, you can go hit the subscribe button, which is that red button. If you want notifications, you can hit the notification button. There's 3 settings. All notifications will mean you get notified when I post a video on Wednesdays, regardless of what the video is. I'm pretty sure there's one where the bill's filled in, but there's like little lines next to it. That is some notifications. And then the bottom one is no notifications, which means you never get notified when I post a video. All of those options are fine. I have no personal connection because it's your life. If you guys like this video and want me to make more content like this, you can hit the like button because that tells me that you like it. If you want to connect with me on other platforms, including my personal Instagram, where you can see random photo dumps from my life and all the adventures I do in my life, you can follow that in the description. My photography Instagram, where you can see photos and photography pieces that I've taken throughout my adventures, if you will. If you want to follow my DIY and fashion Instagram, where I post similar content to the video that you're watching now, as well as the videos that are currently on my YouTube channel, you can go and follow that. It'll be the 3rd link in the description. And the bottom link is my my YAG Instagram. So if you're one of my YAG friends who's watching this, hi, models in a month. You can go and follow that. If you want to follow my YAG journey and just talk about YAG things, see what YAG is and all that stuff, you can follow that as well. For TikToks, if you want to follow my personal TikTok, which is silly little goofy dancing videos of me dancing and me lip syncing and me doing things like that to songs that I love and enjoy, you can go ahead and follow that. If you want to see similar content to this in a short form video content, that's what the DIY TikTok is for. So you can go ahead and follow that. And if you want to join my Discord server to talk to me, my friends, online and real, as well as other people that are in my life and other people who like my content, you can go ahead and hit the link to that Discord. Anyway, have a great day. Toodaloo.